Alright, so today is January 5th, 2026. Yeah. It's a really shitty day. You can tell my face is burnt. See how pink and red it is? It's chemical peel. Chemical burns. My lungs, my respiratory tract, my cardiac system looks about the same. But today is a really great day. I'm going to tell you why. Because I finally figured out what the problem was. And Emily.Ricker and her company only convoluted things. They didn't have the right approach. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They were ill prepared. Their customer didn't tell me what to expect. And I'm going to tell you what I found. And just so everybody can see, there's today, January 5th, 26th. And the air quality looks pretty good. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What do you think, Eddie? You feel better too, buddy? So let's look at the airflow right now. A little tiny fan blowing here. The heat pump is turned down pretty low, back where it used to be in the olden days. Recently, I've been running the fan up high like this, and I'm not doing that no more. That fan died, which was a really big fan, and now we have this fan reversed. It's pulling air out, and you'll notice it's set on pretty low, and there's just a little bit of margin right here that you can tell from my hand, just scale wise, that's just a little tiny bit of margin. So like, what the fuck became the difference? Well, I kept moving products out of the house, containers out of the house, and it turned out there's not a single box in this house that was a part of the problem. Not a single one. None of the parts for the sailboat were a problem. You know why I know that? Because we can walk into this bedroom where they all live now, and all of the sailboat parts are in here, piled up. Okay? So all the pumps, the epoxy, all of that other stuff, insulation, all the boat parts, all the stuff that was throughout the house is in here now. And it's in one room where I can test. And put a rag over the bottom of the door, a towel here, to keep the airflow tight. And when I test that room, I don't get any readings. And that's another indicator of why there's another problem. And you can tell the racks are empty. The corners have been cleaned out. And I currently have a new organizational project going on, which is some new shelving on the garage side. See, you can see the boxes above the here gone. New shelving, and that's not a problem. You know what else was not a problem? These white 2-gallon tubs, because these are used to feed honeybees. If she would have bothered to fucking ask. Honeybee pollen substitute. This is hard apple cider that's been made into hooch. It's all natural. stuff that was for sale and my supplements in here. None of this was toxic. None of the stuff in my filing cabinet was toxic. Okay? None of that was a problem. And none of the stuff was on the floor in here. Nothing back here was toxic. Okay? None of my fiberglass boat building stuff was toxic. So what we did find was that there was a container that leaked over here. And I haven't dug it out yet, but there's a container over here that was leaking. I put a fan on it to blow it out. I've had the garage door open here and here many times, but now there's a fan actively blowing it. This is the change. Once I understood that the leak of some kind of container happened over here or in the heat pump, I still don't know for sure, but it's most likely a container that some kind of a solvent or cleanser for the Volkswagen got dumped, and that was blowing down this wall and coming into the house. Even wrapping around the window and coming back in the fresh air window. And so once I put a constant pressure and force in this direction, I knew that we had this licked. And why? Well, I'm sitting there last night watching the barometer, and when the barometer dropped, all of a sudden, it's the one constant that I didn't pick up on before, but the thing that did change is that the barometer dropped, the pressure went down, and when the pressure went down, the smell got worse. So that told me I'm dealing with a liquid, because a gas would have adjusted. A liquid won't.